All right. We're live. And here we go. First thing of the day, I think I gotta cap the tombstones first. Come on, I'm a tank. This should be quick for me, okay? Come on. Come on. Why isn't it popping? That's rare. Ah, there we go. Tank privilege. Deep dark far away, I have heard your voice with your every choice. Wait, what glam is that? I want that. Okay, first mob, do not hesitate. Next mob. Don't hesitate, because you will get bombed if you do. There we go. Oops, I jumped in an AoE. What glam is that? Where did that, like, bat wings come from? That side cocotte. Where do you get that? That was close. Tentacle egg. Where's the safe spot? And there we go. Easy. What day is it today? Is it Tuesday? No, it's Monday. Oh, that's a shark? I never noticed that. I never noticed the shark passing by in the aquarium thingy. Come on. This is a nice crowd. Alright, next map. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, run, run. Oh, these guys. Did I do something wrong? I feel like I did something wrong. This side is safe. I think there should be a tank buster after this, so I want to conserve my cooldowns. This is AoE. Nothing to worry about. Yep, that is safe. He's supposed to have a tank buster, but I can't remember. Oh wait, I'm already safe. Oh, did that. Wow, that hurts. Repel the intruders, it says. Run, run away! Oh, these things hit hard. Harder than I remember. And here comes it. This mechanic still makes me laugh. Leave now and live. This is your final warning. Oh shit, I think I gotta get hit. Oh no. Oh wait. He does nothing, that's weird. This is AoE. Wait, what? Come on. Everyone got hits. This is one of the most ridiculous mechanics I can remember. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Oh wait, no, I'm safe. 2 more seconds. Okay, I'm safe. And we're done. Yep, that's my tombstone enough for the week. And now we go to the anniversary event. Where's Ola? Oh my god. I'm not sure if it actually is better, but I feel like this looks better for some reason. Oh my god. Ah, Evident, my dear adventure friend. Pleased to see you again. Have you a chance to join us in remembering the calamity? Oh man, this BGM. If you have a moment, there's a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? What kind of favor? In part due to the promotional efforts of during the recent Moonfire Fair, more people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all yet wise in the ways of the world, however, and I fear they might fall prey to less less principled type in Ulda. If one such as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? We're gonna take a fledgling adventure and remembering? I'm truly grateful! Now, I believe carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gate of Naught, chances are a soul will wander in who has just embarked upon a path of adventure. Pray, greet them and offer your help. Fear not, you will have no trouble identifying them. You need but look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. I dare say it would be like glimpsing into the past, right into the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. Da 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 da. It's pretty late. Wait. This actually is the intro scene. Thing is though, I didn't start in Ulda, I started in Gridania, so I didn't know. But that's the place where the NPC that gave you like your starting quest is. Is this your first trip to Ulda? Oh my god, I think even the expressions are the same. Who are you? An experienced adventurer, say, and you to help me on my way? Well, I can certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere as big and busy as Ulva. I'm a snaggy Jakia, but just snaggy Ulu. And as you rightly guessed, I'm an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and come here. So I understand that you first need to register as the Adventure Guild. Do you know where it is? Just through that door, is it? Thank you. I'll head there at once. Was that like that? If I remember correctly, people who start in Ulda have like a fight just as just after you go introduce yourself to the to Momodi. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here too. Why, hello there. What can I do for you today? Lad here today? Lad's here today, is he? Yes, madam. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nagya Jakia, and I'm 16 years old. Practically a man grown. Haha, I'd be a lively one. Nobody's name. And if you want to be an adventurer, then you've got the right woman. There's nothing to it, really. You just need to write their name in the register. Come, come. With that, you're officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bother me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tales of gentlemen's woes with the woman folk from time to time. Now then, normally I'd offer you the grand tour. But in light of present company, I reckon you had to have it from her. She's a renowned adventurer after all, the bleeding champion of Eurasia, and you could do far worse than to get her advice. To begin with, mayhap you could recommend a guild here in Old Dal for Nagi to join. If it's too noisy there, there are benches just outside where you can have a nice little chat. Well, I see there's a lot of seat there. Oh, shit. I bumped my headphones. Hold on, I think I'm gonna switch my speaker device. I need to swap from my headphones. Oh. Wait. Nope, that's the wrong side. Oh my god. Is it on? Yeah. Okay, it's good. Here we go then. Where is he now? Oh, there he is. Wait, you can sit here? This is chair? I never knew that! I must confess, choosing a guild is quite daunting. I'd appreciate any advice you can offer. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty final registrations. Alright, let's talk guilt. Come on, here's F. Why did you want to become an adventurer? Merchant who didn't care with me, Brie or something asked me much the same thing. At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having not set foot in Ulda, it's become clear in my mind. I wanted to know what lay behind the horizons. I wanted to see it with my own eyes and be amidst it. You've been to many places, right? You like it then? Traveling, that is? So you do, so you do. I have an older sister. During the calamity, we fled to Grenada and took refuge in a village in the mountains. I ended up staying in that secluded place, and it's long been a dream of mine to travel the world. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could equip me with the skills I need? I see. A place where I can learn how to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, Ola is home to the Pugilist and Thaumaturgy guilds. Of those two, I chose the Pugilist. I've always enjoyed rigorous exercise, and I'm quite confident in my physical abilities. Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. I go and join at once. I can show you to the guild if you like. Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterwards? There are three more things I'd like to ask you about. Great! I'll look for you when I'm done. I actually never joined the. Wait, I did join, but I didn't go too far because I only need it for the. What is it, Dragoon? No, I only need it for the tank skill back then because back then there wasn't any cross class. No, there was cross class skill, but you have to obtain them. You don't just get them when you are in a type of class. Wait a good while, but there's no sign of Nagi. Perhaps you should look in on him at the Pugilist Guild. Hamon Holy Fist. Our house is there. Ah. That was the most impressive display, young one. Watching you, I reminded of myself in my youth. Swift, strong, and handsome. Not to say that I'm not these things anymore, of course. You're too kind, Master Hammond, and I'm sure you're still all those things and more. Now, Nagi. Take care you don't flare the old man over much. His neck couldn't bear his head getting any larger. Oh, Ev, I'm glad to say that pugilism agrees with me. My thanks for your commendation. Well now, Ev, to think that you're the one who sent Nagi to us. The lad possesses rare talent, and I look forward to watching him grow in our art. Right then, my boy. Remember today's lesson well, and keep at your training. Next time we shall try something a little harder. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. Some girls was in combinations. I lost track of time. Oh, I should have mentioned something. As I was training, a peculiar minstrel approached me. He said that if I am resolved to walk an adventurous path, I should seek him out for a task. Moreover, he asked that you accompany me. If you're willing, he is apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. You can really tell that my clothes are the character the clothes my character are wearing is really not meant for AR. I look like I'm some kind of nobility or something. Here he is, F, the minstrel. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guide. I was right to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean F approached me at your behest? She did, I must confess. You see, for my next composition, I seek to capture the essence of the times. While any number of subjects would be worthwhile, the greatest interest to me is the recent rise in ranks of adventurers. In thus bringing different generations of adventurers together, I had hoped for inspiration to strike, and I'm pleased to say that it has. Drawing upon your experience walking in your path, you have helped Nagi to begin walking his. A reminder that the present owes its existence to the past. That is to say, the present and the past are deeply entwined. If you would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And this brings me to my next request. I ask that you each find an object with connection to Calamity, the event which gave rise to the realm's rebirth, and present it to me with its tale. Well, now that sounds not unlike a treasure hunt, and it'd be my very first task as an adventure. What do you say, Av? Shall we do it? Excellent. When you have your items, pray seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange. I eagerly look forward to seeing what you bring. There are many vendors at Sapphire Avenue Exchange, right? Chances are they'll have something, so let's begin our search there. That's unlikely, I think. Come on, let's begin. Let's begin looking around. Naya Jakia is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can lift. Yeah, this again. Ooh, this is local cuisine. Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of your journeys, you must have sample of all kind of food, from simple fare to exotic feasts. I look forward to sampling everything new. Hmm. I'm still not used to talking. I think my jaw feels kind of locked sometimes. House Splendors? What kind of place is this, I wonder? I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer ware. I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scripts, but our services are available to only those who we know and trust. So if I want to be a customer, I need to make a name for myself. One day, Nagi. One day. Yeah, no, that only works with the if you are some kind of what is it called? Disciple of the hand. Wait, this is new? I think I never seen this before. I'm pleased to present the work of Jabin Tia, the brightest new star in the world of glass art. His artistry and craftsmanship will astound and inspire you. Greetings and welcome to my exhibit. Please feel free to browse at your leisure, and don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that bear connection to the calamity. Do you have anything that fits the descriptions? As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder painting, entitled The Sultana's Seven, depicts an inspiring event from the calamity. It was the final days before the fall of Ptolemy. Its inexorable approach foretelling our impending doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned on the Sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Uldar. To quell the masses, Her Royal Majesty Nano Ulnamo took to the streets with a guard consisting only of 7 subjects, for they alone had the courage to stand with their Sultana. There she addressed the rabble. Heed me, my beloved citizens. The realm lies upon the brink of the 7th Umbral era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to proffer him the hand of succor. I brought to their senses by her words, the people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves had inflicted on Uldar, and those who have returned from the battlefield found their home as much as they had left it, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. Uldar is fortunate to have her watching over it. Thanks for sharing the tale. It is indeed inspiring, and you've done an incredible job capturing it in glass. Shall we look around some more? There's bound to be other things out there. Other things out there? I don't know. Welcome, welcome. What is it you're after? Objects with a connection to the comet, you say? Why, I have just the thing. An amethyst ring from Ishgard, steeped in sentimental folly. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, the young Temple Knight set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Eosia when his nation would not. Alas, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon and lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through his line. What a tragic tale, but I wonder, how did the ring find its way back? If the night fell, it seems the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. I remember now. Now the knight was mortally wounded. He succeeded in staring down the dragon, and in his last breath, he entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. So, what do you say? If you're interested, I want to part with it to the relic for a special price, but today only. This feels a bit dubious. Ah, shit. So far, so good. Let's look around just a little more. Dubious. Greetings from daily necessities to your unusual curios, until in all manner of wares. If there's something in particular you need but ask. Objects to do with the calamity? The 2 of you are adventurers, are you not? In which case I have something that may be of interest. It is a journal I acquired from an adventurer who retired injured. The man recorded his experience during the calamity in detail, and I dare say it has value for students of history. Oh how! An adventure first-hand account. I'd love to pore all over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventures as well, Av? If so, I'd love to read it too one day. With your permissions, of course. Oh, for that historical piece. I also have a scrapbook of articles from the Raven, Gridania's leading tabloid. These mainly cover events outside the calamity, however. Articles from the Raven, you say? Hmm. I dare say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. You have seen enough objects and learned the source behind them. Make your way to the end of the FFXIV exchange with Nagi and speak with him. Wait, what are you saying? The heat is unbearable, and a man could not work with his throat dry. Alright, this looks as good a spot as any. Ah, I don't know about you, but that was all very new and exciting for me. Talking to mirrors of people, learning the tale behind each object has been a great experience, and I want to forget it. Oh, fuck. I keep bumping my mic arm. I need to. Here we go. Now then, we need to decide what we want to take to the minstrel. Have you made up your mind? The Child Adventures Journal, of course. I see, I see. I did consider that too, but in the end, I on something else. What was it, huh? What is it? Haha. If you don't mind, I'd like to keep it a surprise. Come, let's purchase our respective items and meet back where the minstrel waits. You obtain a retired adventurer's journal. What's the flavor text on that? I wonder. Wait, that's not right. What is that? Part is an officer. Oh, that was the one that was previously gender locked. Welcome back. You've each found an item, I trust. Well, now, what have we here? A Journal of an Adventurer. Despite this vendor's claims, such records typically do not have much historical value on account of their limited perspective and inherent partiality. Yet, by the same token, they have great value to me, for they offer a glimpse into the writer's heart. There is no richer material for penning verses. Now then, what of you, young Nuggy? And what might this be? It's a scrapbook of articles from the Raven. You see, my sister is a reporter of the tabloid. During the calamity, she traveled around, interviewing adventurers about their journeys, and I love nothing more than to hear her tales. They seem such They seemed like such a diverse crowd, adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet they were united in the free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled me the desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. I see. The footprints someone leaves on their journey become the starting point for another. Yes. A verse come to me. Blessing for those souls who are taking their first How do you read that? First chari? Sherry? Sherry steps into the unknown. Pray, lend me your ears. Wait, that's a Reaper gate. Oh, of course. Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy conjured by your very mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. It is a pleasure to meet you again, as I have in the past. I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. First of all, I wish to thank you for continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and this shall never change. The world, however, is an ever-changing place, mysterious in its elusiveness. Unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down, and though we all desire peace deep within our hearts, the sparks of conflicts never cease to be struck. Like an adventurous journey, the world is constantly moving towards the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet, I ardently believe that it is a small but significant step in our quest to create new adventures. Indeed, another great exchange is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journey. And 'tis our abiding hope that our journey together shall ever continue on, to the distant horizon and beyond. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Return to walking your path, and know that you are in our hearts always. Till we, till we next meet, I bid you safe travels. Thank you for the generous reward and the uplifting verse. It gives me courage for the road ahead. Speaking of which, it is time I set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together, and I hope to see you again, somewhere out there. I look forward to hearing your tales. Though much and much more was lost in the calamity, intrepid souls continued to set forth, paving the way into the future. In such a moment in history do we stand, and for you, I would perform another song. Stars and from the answers to seek. Your footprints are thread to be gathered. A song of our love dancing back to the mankind. From the embrace of the God, mankind has been torn. Upon which eternal lives and memories are born. With futures and bring rapture or sorrow. Our journey shall continue tomorrow. Wait, is it tomorrow and tomorrow? But I can't remember what the song is like. Damn. Hey, fireworks. I wonder, how did you feel as you watched Nagi set off? Did the sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventure? Or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey more trying than most. There will be times where you are overcome by loneliness, and each step feels heavier than the last. In such moment, I bet you remember this. So long as you harbor love for this world, ever shall there be a place for you in it. Your adventures will never end. Ugh. Ah, that ARR logo. Mm. Let's use the item immediately. Where is it? No land must remain beyond its grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule. Ah, God. He's my favorite man. He's my favorite man. Wait, hold on. This is known. Where's Minion? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the Clockwork Solus? Ah, there it is. Clockwork Solus, designed in the likeness of Solus Zol's Skelfos, founding father of the Gallian Empire. This automaton was created in the royal workshops to commemorate the 9th anniversary of his ascension. Several units were dispatched to the provinces as a show of the nation's technological prowess. We have a new one? Ah, Wind Up Anima. Wait, I thought I didn't have this. I thought I didn't get this. Hold on. What does the text read? Where is it? Where did it go? Starboard, a beautiful blue bird whose features are reminiscent of the star-faring creature Meteon. So long as hope abides in its master's heart, never shall its plumage take on the black of despair. Wind Up Alpha, Midgar Zone. Where did it go? I swear it's somewhere in here. Hold on. There we go. Wind up anima. In old Ghanaian word, the word anima means soul, though some philosopher has come to use it to refer to the hidden feminine side of man. Whether this explains why anima's lower head appears feminine is debatable, but one thing is certain. No shins are saved from its mammoth fist of fury. Where is it though? Why cannot? Oh, there it is. It's above Eden and just beside Alexander. Toy Alexander. Toy Alexander. At first dismissed as a quaint oddity, it has recently been discovered that the Illuminati used this fully functional replica of the primal Alexander to educate young goblins in the field of metallurgy and engineering. Engineer! Put dispenser here. What is he doing over there? Well, it's good for your heart. Just don't follow it off a cliff. Don't follow it off a cliff, got it, sir. His humble mission or other song. I wanna check. I need to check something. Walk free, walk free. Ah. I need to check the patch notes. So, still no one in chat, What was it again? Hold on. Where's the patch notes? Ah, there it is. Let's see. We done MSQ. We done the raids. Ah, wait. Tataru. Oh. Okay, I need to continue Tataru's endeavor. But also, I need to go to Razatan. Ah! Razatan. Razatan. Dun, 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 dun. Where's the quest? That can't be the one. Shadowed Posts. Wait, that is the one, I think. Yeah, that's level sync. Let me use my mouse. That's level sync, sync, sync. Which means it's that. Megaruta. And the quest should be there. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, is this the Ah, Mr. F. You couldn't have appeared at a better time. You see, while out patrolling the city, I chanced to sight a Voidson. I immediately chased it down with the intent of eliminating it, but something about it struck me as odd. For one, it made no move to defend itself, but it simply sat there, uh, jiggling. Which is why, against my better judgment, I decided to capture it instead. Having traveled the void, I dare say you have considerable knowledge of its denizens. If you have a moment, might I trouble you for your opinion on the creature's unusual behavior? I'm truly grateful. Now, if you follow me, the creature is being held in the Hall of Radiant Host. Back to the Ethernet. Da, 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 da. Wait, I don't think I've been here before. It's kind of different. Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. The void zone glows in your direction, but says nothing. Here it is. Here it is. Surprisingly docile, even when I captured it, and there have not been reports of attacks prior to that. Even so, it's the nature of poison to prey on people for their ether. Perhaps it's perhaps it's bided its time, waiting to carry out some manner of scheme. You, I remember you. Yes, you are a Troya. Please, you must help me. Both are questions I want to ask. Oh, what do you need help with? Oh, you do understand me. I understand the Morse tongue well enough, but I never have wanted to produce the sound. It's been a struggle to convey my thoughts. But not anymore. You can help me. Yes, you can. You can converse with the Foinson? Amazing. Could you ask it why it came here? When you and yours stormed the castle, I was caught up in the fighting and died. In time I returned, but I tired of fighting. So I fled, using the gate to your world. Having just been reborn, however, my essence hadn't been fully bound together yet. And so, when I emerged from the gate, it was several sandaled self. Frightened and confused, they scattered. Following their trail led me here, my diminutive size allowing me to remain largely unseen. But by the same token, I can do little more than stick about. Each of us was weak and powerless. That's why we consumed one another in the first place. Together we were strong. I want you to help me find all of me so that I can be whole again. Yeah. You wish to strike a bargain then? Yes, I would. To be whole again and live in this world, I would strike 1,000 bargains. We still remember the past, you see? Still remember when we were mortals. We long to have that life again, but we need your help, starting by reuniting us. We won't try to devour anyone, even when we're whole. I swear! You wish to learn more about the Void, yes? There's much we can teach you about those who rule the domains, about their past. Find the others, and they'll tell you all they know. No anything, no tricks. Do we have a bargain? Oh, I like that. So, it crossed over to our world to escape conflict, and now it searches for the Rest of itself? I understand voids are quite reliable when it comes to fulfilling a pact, and I dare say having one as an ally would benefit our research into their world. Very well, if you would be so kind as to search for its kin, I will consult my superiors on how to best deal with them. By that I take it we have a bargain. Good, good. I sense four others close by. When you find them, you need only point them in this direction. Once they sense my presence, I can guide them. Once they sense my presence, I can guide them the rest of the way. Like me, the others who have an interest in the lives of mortals. They are bound to be here, in this city. My thanks again for your help. If you could see the other voice sent back here, I will tend to rest. Da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da. Where is it? I want to talk to NPCs. Come to fetch a flight, have you? Well, then you're in luck. Things are finally back to normal. I actually don't have any plans to get on an airship myself. I just like seeing people coming and going. I'm wondering who they are and what they're up to. Sounds silly, I know. Don't worry, it's normal. I like to do that too if I have the time. Ah, what a refreshing breeze. I'm to return to the others? But they should come here. Would you look at that beautiful boundless sky? Mortals take to the air from here, do they not? Would that I had wings to soar among the clouds myself. But we find sand and won't want to roam, you see. The mightiest among us carve out our domains, while the rest labor to stay in their good graces. Now, the master of a domain seldom ventures outside, but it is in one's territory that one is strongest. For some, however, such confinement proved trying, as was the case for a certain Foinson I knew. Ah, it's Barbaricia. I speak of the free-spirited terror Barbaricia. When she first established her domain, she whiled away her days waiting for a minute to bring her prey. The ether mess from these offerings were devoted to the singular pleasure of caring for her silky, flowing locks, but the resources of her domain were not without their limits. It was only when none remained to oppose her that she realized she was a prisoner in her own domain, and unless she broke free, she would inevitably wither away alone. Not knowing what to do, she had fallen to the depths of despair when the hand of salvation came to pull her out. At this rate, my precious hair would frazzle and fray, had only the strength to leave my domain. If strength is your desire, that is easily granted. Who are you? Ah, so much power surging through me. And what will you do with it? What is it you desire? What I desire? What I desire is... You would move your very domain. Impressive. that I can do such a thing. What have you done to me? I granted you ether, nothing more. It was your will that made it possible. My will? My will? Even so, no matter where you should go, there is naught but darkness. What could your destination possibly be? Destination? I have no need of such. I wish but to be free, like the wind. In a world that has medicine, rare indeed is a soul who desires freedom so ardently that she could will her very domain to move. Recognizing this quality, the knight would grant her more power, and a place of command is in his mighty army. A story worthy of a bargain, I trust. I have had, I might have had more to tell her had I not fallen off her domain. It seems you mortals also have a fondness for flying. I certainly like to try riding one of these airships of yours. But perhaps another time. My other selves will be a blubbering mess if I don't hurry and rejoin them. Oh, that's nice. Wait, you're here? The way this, the way the sky changed color with the passage of time. It's probably a mundane thing for you, but to me it's a marvel. I dare say I won't soon grow bored of this world. Would I be able to? Or are you following me? Would she be? She wasn't there before, was she? Uh, come on. Isn't this the residential area? Yeah, the bomb. Oh, that's traumatic. Maybe in here? Nope. My other self grows lonely, you say? My apologies. It was an intent to seek out the others, but I was distracted by the bickering pair of Mars yonder. My goodness, but there has been some colorful language. To hell with your father. You shouldn't need his permission just to leave the goddamn house. Please mind your language. What would father say if he were to hear you? Ah, it's always father this, father that with you. I'm sick of it. You're your own woman now. Bloody act like one for a change. Colorful language, yes? Not from the girl, though. Oh, no, she appears to be quite well bred. Excuse me? Excuse me? I just hope she's happier than the girl I knew long, long ago. Oh, it's Carmelione, isn't it? That girl was born in a family of thugs who suddenly found themselves nobility. She was raised as a noblewoman, and had servants tending to her every need. But in the end, she was merely a beautiful bird, kept in a gilded cage. Wanting her to be a proper lady, her parents presided over all aspects of her life. They decided everything for her, telling her what to say and do. Shaving from the feathers of her restrictive life, she solicited her maiden's aid and stole outside the manor where she enjoyed a moment of bliss unknown to her parents. Ah, so she thought. It was not long before her father dragged her back to her room, barring the door and windows, denying her even the simple pleasure of an afternoon breeze. Even the bird in a cage may chirp freely, but she wasn't even suffered to give voice to her desires. Oh, this is something different completely, isn't it? But she wouldn't be deterred. Having once tasted freedom, she yearned for more, and one day she succeeded in sneaking off the manor a second time. You're late. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. If you're expecting your friends, I'm afraid they're not coming. Dramatic thunder. Really? Father, how did you? What do you mean they're not coming? I had known that some miscreants were cavorting in this part, but to think that they dare try consort with my daughter. Well, you needn't worry about them anymore. They're food for the fishes now. Oh my god! How could you do this, father? Why must you torment me so? Know your place, girl. You are means for our family to gain influence, and I won't have you sullying yourself with riffraff. Oh, an axe. You will not leave your chamber save with my permission, nor will you disobey me again. If you do so, there will be severe consequences. Am I understood? I said, am I understood? To hell. What did you say? Oh, oh God. Wait, what? I said, go to hell. Ah! Oh, that's tragic. Ooh, well, at least there isn't gore. Well, actually, I wish there was gore. Because that looks like you're just clubbing someone to death. Oh, to think that it could be so exhilarating to speak my mind. To do as I please. No more living in a cage. From this moment on, I am free. Free as the wind. That's not. The young woman struggled on her own, and in her travel discovered her true calling, not in the halls of lords and ladies, but on the battlefield. She became a force of nature, famed for striking beauty which belied a terrible savagery. And with this new life she also claimed a new name, Barbaricia. Ah, so that's how the game Barbaricia comes to be. Because she's like a barbarian. Indeed, she found her freedom. But did she also find happiness, I wonder? I suppose I'll never know. No, that doesn't matter, for the world that was is no more. Oh, but goodness me, I had better rejoin the others. You're somewhere near here, aren't you? I can smell you. What are you talking about? What are chatters? And they're still arguing. Where's Zero? Was that a coincidence? Uh-huh. Na, 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 na. Where is it? High cruise. What? No, shit. Well, luckily loading is fast. Is Zero here somewhere? She might be. Welcome to me, Marie Mahane. Isn't it wonderful to see sound and its people finally casting up the darkness, that overwhelming sorrow? Of course, no one will ever forget that which we suffered through. But at least while our fellow citizens are here, dining on food, drinking our drinks, they can, for a moment, recall better days, and maybe even find hope in tomorrow. So this is where mortals consume ether. Dreading loneliness more than hunger. How felt like me. If you don't mind though, I'd like to observe the mortals a while longer. The food here is simply sublime. Why, I feel stronger with every bite as the Murga themselves were granting me their blessing. The food is tasty, that's true enough, but no food is so sublime as to be a substitute for throat training, my friend. Stronger with every bite, every feed. For my part, bargain, I'll tell you about how we, for instance, become strong. Simply put, it depends on the quality and quantity of ether we harbor. When the world was consumed by darkness, the heroes known as Memorias arose as powerful Photon. In contrast, the vast majority of mortals, powerless and unremarkable as they were, became ordinary Photons, like me. There were exceptions, of course, but one in particular I never forget. Scamilione. Never had I seen Photon so craven. Even when pushed to the brink of starvation, he would prey only on those wickeder than himself. He subsisted on scant livings and lived in constant fear and hunger. In the face of dangers, for voices stronger than himself, fleeing was the only option. But the day came when he found his way barred. How pitiful. Such overwhelming ether! Who is this? You fled instead. You fled instead of facing your foe. Why? Why? I'm too weak. Why else? I would have been devoured. So had you enough strength, you would have stood your ground? Very well then. What's happening? Yes, I feel it. The power swelling within me. Oh god. My throat hurts. Lo, your foe returns. That's a death gaze. What have you done to me? I granted you but a sliver of ether. It was the power you already possessed that defeated your foe. I possessed such power? Fear had clouded your eyes, blinded you to the strength you had attained feeding on the weak. If you would free yourself from fear, then join me. You shall have a greater cause to live for and know true power. Curious how, in a world without death, the fear of it could be the key to great strength. The knight recognized this, recognized the poison's potential, and thus did he take him to his service. It's really fun voicing Golbez. I don't know why, but I think I like my deep voice, even though it's not deep outside of my head. Determined as he used to live, it wouldn't surprise me if he were still somewhere out there. He'd been even more powerful now, I expect, from all the devouring he would have done since. Unlike your word, eating actually makes you stronger now. Well, I must be going now. The others are waiting. And finally, Hall's rated host. Last one! I think I'm going to read this backwards, am I? Oh, what's that? I asked you to search for me in exchange for knowledge about powerful fights, and I'm still wanting to see this and that. But I suppose a deal is a deal. Those men over there. Soldiers, are they not? We used to have soldiers in our war too. There were a lot of them during the Contra Memoria. Um, back from reverse warding, are you? I hear you fought well against the poison that slipped through. Come now, I merely did my duty. Haven't we all spawned to protect our nation, no matter the cost? Protect our nation? How familiar are those words? Where was it that I heard them? Ah, yes. It was the early days of the Contra Memoria. The enemy had conjured a terrible eidolon that laid siege to our fortress. The garrison was made up of ordinary soldiers, men and women with no remarkable abilities. But led by their valiant commander, they fought bravely and desperately. They had to last until the Memoriat arrived, the commander told them. Needed to hold at no matter cost. The Memoriat did eventually arrive, but not soon enough for the soldiers. Having struck down the island, the Memoriat and his servants searched the castle for survivors. They found only the dead. But just when they had given up all hope, a faint groaning reached their ears. They rushed over to the sound and cleared away debris. To find a lone survivor, the garrison commander. Instead of joy, however, the sight of the men filled them with anger. Your soldiers are slaughtered to a man, yet there's barely a scratch on you. What is the meaning of this? The idol was savage, but mindless. It was a simple thing to hide myself beneath fallen debris. Hide? As commander, you had the duty. As commander, you had a duty to a man. You were supposed to put their lives before your own. Spare me! My duty was to ensure the fortress stood, and it did. Besides, my death would have achieved nothing. Honor be damned. No, I'm sworn to protect our nation, and to do that I must live. It isn't my fate to follow here. Isn't your fate, you say? Is, is he? Merely unconscious. Come, let us bury these soldiers and their commander with them. Fate shall decide what becomes of him, whether he lives or dies. Very well, my lord. Funeral rites were later held for the fallen, but silent tears quickly gave way to horrified screams as the body emerged from the earth. The commander! I can't die. I must live, the man is said to have declared. The people thought of him a demon, a disheveled horror, muttering curses as he wandered off to regions unknown. Scarmiglione, then they called him. Name befitting his newfound grisly visage. Name befitting a monster. We thought we buried him deep, but a mortal's desire to live is not to be underestimated. You're mortal, so I expect you to understand that desire. Well, that concludes my tale. I had best rejoin myself, if you'll excuse me. You found less of the voids. Time to head back to the Hall of the Radiant Host. It is just next door. The Voidsen are all present and accounted for. So long as they remain here, we didn't worry about panic among the townsfolk. I hope this know that the knowledge I had to share was worthy of our agreement. How did you come to know of the Archfiends? My other selves lived quite a desperate lives as both mortals and Voidsent, though I suppose it's rather fortuitous that they crossed paths with such powerful Voidsent. But more importantly, what they could offer was worthy of a bargain. For that, I am glad. All that remains now is for us to rejoin and become a whole again. Huh? Is this not all of me? There can be no other explanation. There's still more of me lost out there somewhere. But I don't sense them. Where could they have gone? You mean there's more of them wandering about? By the sisters! At the very least, if what you say is true, they pose no threat to the people. Until the others can be found, we will keep these fives under our care. Should I send the others nearby, I hope we can count on you to find them too. Oh god, how long have I been... How long have I been streaming? Where do I check? Oh my god. Only 1.5 hours. Well, there's still more to do, I think. There should be more to do, right? I thought there's supposed to be the, what did you call it? The new dungeon thingy? Let me check. Criterion dungeon. Blah 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 blah. There's Island Sanctuary, which I still haven't tried. I really should, but that's a lot of talking. I don't think I can. I don't think my throat can take it. New hairstyle, new hairstyle, new hairstyle. Da, 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 da. Hey, wait. Oh wait, this is adjustment for the class. The location of enemies in the following area has been adjusted. A new dungeon, the Fell Court of Troya, has been added. Okay. Item level thing. A new trial has been added. Yes, main story quest. Raid Finder, that should be the extreme. Item exchange, that's what do you call it? What is it called? Sephiroth. Sephiroth extreme. Pandemonium Abyssos has been added. Yep. Okay. I really want to go to Savage tomorrow, but should I? The extra dungeons are only gonna be added later, is there? Are they? Well, I guess that's it. That's it for today. I think. I'm gonna. Because that is, yeah, still in 17 hours. I can. Should I? And there we go. Last one before we go. Oh, come on! Get on your PC, guys. Yes! That last DPS took a bit. I think they were going to the toilet or something. And here we go. I think I need better gear because I keep getting close to death if I get hit by a blaster or something like that. Alright, countdown, here we go. Say it now. Stack bar still times away. Wait, you go directly to the front. Rizel that one. Oh shit, that hurts. Stay at the center. Get out of there, get out of there, DPS. Oh shit. Yep, safe. That's AoE. Burst phase. Let's go. Stay in the middle of the platforms. Oh shit. Follow me. Ammonia. And I'll be safe here. Mini burst phase. Get to the center. There should be no buzzer. Yep. Go to the safe spot. Oh wait, that's wrong. Go front. Burst phase. Oh, that was close. Ow! Oh, someone's dead. Back to the main platform. To the front. To the far front. Thank you. That was some good healing. This one's supposed to be the, I think. Follow me. Come on. Back to the center. Front. Quick, quick, quick. Yes. Back to the center. Mitigation. One more, I think. Oh no. Oh, forbidden fruit. You like this. Arm's length. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. LB, please. Oh no, that's a bad time. I think that's a bad timing. Okay, everyone's safe, I think. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the healer got animation stuck from the limit break. Oh shit. Whew. That was a good run. Ah, still no music, bro. Maybe that's all I can do for today. Tomorrow's Savage is coming out. I think I need to prep for that. Hmm. What do I do next? Let's see what I can buy. Because tomorrow is. Ooh. Wait. Ooh, that's pretty cool. What does a gunblade look like? Gunblade look like? Oh, that's that one. Nah. Ooh. Hmm. This is Radiant series. I can do the Algaia. Yeah, I can augment these. Can I get the pending? Ah, wait. Does that mean like? Hold on. Ah, this is from Abyssus. 595, 600. Asphodelos. Augmented Radiant. Yeah, I'm. What about the market board? Time to go for some degeneracy. Nope, actually. Let's go somewhere more civilized. Oh god. Let's see. We will need. This is curious. Yeah, I'm almost all 600. I need the weapon. Radiant's Helm of Vending, Pantheon Curious of Vending. Let's see what we can get. Gymnasia, Helm of Vending. Oh, I want this, but do I have the cash? Yes, I have the cash, but do I need to? Ah, they're gonna. I think they're gonna make me get it, aren't they? Yeah, it's Savage. I think it's Savage gear from the previous. Oh god. I'm gonna have to bother them later. All right, I guess that's all for this stream. I need to prep up for Savage tomorrow.